very Angrezi way, it would violate the spirit of what we are supposed to do and not supposed to do. So we have to stay with that. And in fact, that is our urging to many, many people, and we've been engaged with many people who we consider third-party fiduciaries in the ecosystem, right? So whether they are law firms, whether they are accounting and auditing firms, whether they are investment bankers, we consider all of them to be third-party fiduciaries, and the market relies on what they say. And therefore, we've been actually very actively engaged that in the coming year, we want to take forward this concept of spirit of the law versus letter of the law. And we've been seeking feedback on what we as a regulator need to do about it. So, for instance, a very valid feedback that has come to us is that why should the regulator be surprised when this happens? Because the regulator's actions are also reinforcing the same. So if somebody has violated the letter of the law but not the spirit, we will take action. But if they violated the spirit of the law but not the letter of the law, we find ourselves unable to take action, or even when we take action, it is overturned. So therefore, the system is all part and parcel of this phenomenon, and therefore, we as a regulator have an equal role to play compared to the ecosystem, the third-party fiduciaries, in solving for this problem. So we certainly intend to take it up in the coming year. So we will ourselves not violate any spirit of the law.
Ma'am, you're supposed to complete the investigation in 2 months' time, and you said now you will be submitting that report to the committee. So will you be, as part of normal process, normally you come out and display the report on your website?
You can interpret the. We never display investigation reports. We never display investigation reports. We only display orders.
But on the more serious note, are you likely to submit it first to the Supreme Court, or already?
We will follow the advice of the Supreme Court. Whatever the Supreme Court has said, we are duty bound to follow.
Which in place of the English of the Supreme Court order means that you will provide the status report to them.
That's right.
By May, anytime by May 2nd.
We will respect the orders of the Supreme Court.
So that status report will not be shared first with the government, or will it be shared first with the Finance Ministry? Or
Why?
I'm simply asking if there is any...
Is that what the Supreme Court order said?
No, it doesn't.
So we will follow the letter and spirit of the Supreme Court order.
And that report will not be shared publicly unless the Supreme Court decides to in it.
That's not part of there's no public sharing as per the Supreme Court.
Even before Supreme Court had asked, the investigations were already on by SEBI.
That again is going into the realm of status of the investigation. And now that we have the press release in hand, so I would request, of course, I know that you will want to send that off, so we're quite happy to be silent for a few minutes while you send off whatever you need to send immediately, and then we can start again.
Hi, can some press releases be distributed this side also?
Oh, sorry? Please. Sorry about that.
Madam, can we take a policy question? I mean, can you take a policy question?
Normally, you ask me to go through this, I'm happy to do that. All right. So let's start. Okay. So
First of all, this time we created an index for you because we realized that we have so many substantive matters, so it's useful. So the reason we first focused on the ESG related matters, as you know, this is an area which is very significant in the global markets. India's ability to attract capital is going to depend quite a lot on this issue. It is a very, I would say, nascent area where many jurisdictions are actually still at somewhat early stages of determining the path that they want to take. We've had numerous discussions on this in IOSCO, and I must share with you that in our IOSCO meetings, many of our peers who are there, the regulators, the capital market regulators, they have been quite amazed at the progress that India is making in this space. And when they asked us what the secret sauce was, we actually said the secret sauce was not so secret because every single piece of what we have done has been co-created with the market. So whether it is the ESG proposals that you will see today, which I will take you through, or it was T+1 implementation, you know that we are the first major market in the world to implement T+1, or whether it is swing pricing, which we are one of the few jurisdictions that has a very robust framework for swing pricing. All of this has been co-created with the industry through a very rigorous process of consultation and co-creation. I think we go well beyond consultation to a process of co-creation. So right at the start, if we look at ESG disclosures, I think one of the very important things that we are doing today is introducing the concept of BRSR core, which really means it's like a core ESG. And if you look at the numbers, the normal BRSR reporting that we had outlined, which was in line with the global norms, has about 800 parameters. Naturally, many corporates expressed difficulty in being able to do that in a rigorous way, first of all to disclose, and then more importantly to have assurance on 800 parameters was a very, very difficult task. So what we did was we sat down with the industry and co-created something called BRSR core, which has a sum total of only 41 or 46, 49 parameters. And above that there are few, but those are all derived numbers.